Our next guest is a leader in the industry and has been a recognizable face at CSE Live for many years. The identical half of a twin duo,
How are you,
Page Magen.
We are live here. How's
Yeah,
it going?
we're live. Pretty good, man.
How am I looking?
Always great to see you.
You too, dude.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Once upon a time, I heard a lot of your origin story with the Maple Leaf Gardens and the wrestling, and I don't know, where do we start?
Well, we're here to
Entrepreneurship.
Yeah, you know, like this. It's really nice to see everyone kind of in this like back to some level of mode here.
The family's back together, yeah.
People are back. The energy seems optimistic. I feel that in the world. You know what? What can I tell you? The pandemic was crazy. My business burned to the ground, but we figured it out, and I love the opportunity to figure it out. And it was no different than any type of event that we're doing, where you know you're putting out fires. You know, you know, it just. I'm just happy to be here to share my story. You know. So what am I? Where do we start with this?
We've got 15 minutes.
What's the heartbeat right now? What's going on with the show? What are people talking about?
Yeah,
you know,
sustainability was something I saw come up about maintaining relevance by like acknowledging it. You know, we've seen a lot of stuff in our day. You know, from like where.
Well,
what do you think is important in the next few years? Like, what's
you know, it's really
what's your trajectory?
You know, what happened with again, just I'm sure there's a COVID trend thing. You know, like people were just so immersed with just DIY and doing whatever they can to survive on a personal level, obviously business, financially, and so on. But we're sharing and caring. We're helping next generations get into the industry, working with them to help them with their skills so that we can work with people that are flexible, that are up with the moments and the times. Again, those 3-4 years have changed dramatically in regards to our audience, and our vendors have grown up. And so some of them have left, some of them are coming in, and we want to help that next generation, and we want to work with them. We want to help them hone in on skills that will allow them to do good work, right? There's not. I mean, as much as you go to university and college for, you know, special event management, you're only going to do good when you're on the job, or your best version of doing good is being on the job. And so we're bringing people to events all the time. I've got staff that are coming with me at the shows that have no insights on certain things, but they have common sense, and we're just helping them develop. So I'm all about that. I'm all about sharing with the next generation of people in the event space, because there's no roadmap, there's no Harvard graduates that are going to help you, and we have to really figure out ways to welcome them in a meaningful way.
So for people who haven't met you somehow before, what is the umbrella of things that you guys focus on that really excel at?
So, you know, we've built a 25-year kind of Rolodex. So we've moved into many different pillars, corporate, social, private events. But through that, we've realized that there's an opportunity to work with our clients and engage with them in different wallet spends. For example, we have a subscription concert business that we're rolling out with all of our clients in the past, where we know that they're already deploying dollars with going to a Leaf game, going to a Raptors game, going to this dinner versus that. We're now building kind of in-house packages or rollouts of events where we could fill the room with our own client base. And it's kind of like we've already done the work to prove to them that we're good at what we do. So we're now leveraging more for them versus waiting for them to call every year for maybe their Christmas party, or maybe their conference, or maybe their wedding, which happens, you know, once in a lifetime, hopefully.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier with Jason of, you know, somebody had said, oh, you're like a fancy Starbucks, but you're just taking orders, as opposed to like creating more of a whole experience and having a longer relationship with somebody.
Well, you know, because of the pandemic, you know, the days of us speaking to a client to maybe get the job for an hour, well, I can't afford to give you that hour, right? I can't afford to spend time on maybes, right?
I say that all the time, like dying on the hill of 100 maybes.
Well, I probably had 500 clients a year that I'm vetting or pitching, and so, I mean, like, we can't.
That's a quarter of a work year if you gave them all an hour.
Well, what's that? Even at minimum wage, or even at 20, whatever it's worth.
Yeah.
So we built these guardrails, and I think that, like, if you're in the industry and you have a reputation that you can manage and leverage, you've got to build boundaries. Because I'm not in the race to the bottom. Quote this and maybe that. We're focused on just doing meaningful work with people that are meaningfully wanting to work with us, and that's enough for us.
Yeah, it's inspiring to see what the stuff you guys have done, the level of the production, and
We're doing film, some TV stuff. We just produced a special for A&E biography, which was freaking amazing.
a biography on what is that? Sorry.
On a wrestler. It was unbelievable.
Your area of expertise.
Yes.
That was great hearing the stories. I grew up with all those guys. Like Andre, well, not the way you did, but like.
Blown away that's my life.
Yeah.
Like, I'm blown away with the fact that we get to help maintain, this, I call it this nostalgic currency. So meaningful. So.
So what are some challenges you see coming forward that the event industry has to overcome?
No, it's still a land grab here. Like, the world is in a different place. Like, the same event that we're planning in 1 year, we're getting in 1 month. So
the times have squished.
Yeah, I'm cool with that, by the way. Like,
it's less of a client handholding.
Yeah, it's like, this after this date, it's going to end.
There's only so many emails you can send me in 4 weeks.
Yes. So, we're ready. We're also, like, with our staff, we're overcompensating, we're overstaffing, we're overprotecting so that we're ready for it. This week, I got 4 jobs for 2 weeks from now. I had the staff on hold. It would have cost me a couple $1,000 if they weren't working, but I knew my dates, so, like, I booked them, and now I'm in a double win.
So, like, you leave yourself open to last minute opportunities that would come up.
I love those.
I love that doing that.
Yeah, I love that. It's
TBD.
When you're coming from a three year out, hold on. A 3 year booking or 2 year booking or 1 year booking to now, it's like 3 weeks. I'm all for it.
I gotta learn more about these boundaries and guardrails, because our weddings sometimes are 18 months out, and then one of them had sent me like enough emails for 4 or 5 weddings, and just like, I need better boundaries. What strategies have you used with these guardrails? What are some examples that other people might be able to use in their business?
Like asking questions, like communicating. Are you speaking to another client? Like, are you speaking to another vendor?
Are you the decision maker?
Yeah, like I'd rather help you for 20 minutes and give you free. How are you? These are my ex-girlfriends. What's up, girls?
Are you giving lectures?
I am. I'm saying what
it's
what
a party
to do
here at CSE
after
Live.
you graduate high school. Where do you go?
This is like the early VIP after party. Yeah.
But I was just saying, these boundaries, these guardrails. I'm the doctor. You're the patient. Don't question the doctor, right?
Yeah. It's interesting. You're making me realize this thing of, like, take a full diagnosis before you prescribe any medicine. So you have to ask enough questions.
Why am I
to be
speaking
able
to this
to make
client?
a proper?
Why does this client think they know more than I do if I've done 20,000 events in my life? Well, how am I helping them by letting them run the asylum? People don't have the time for that anymore. People don't care to. If they do, it better be mindful and worth it for the vendor to spend that time. Mm-hmm. But I'm at a place in my life where I care so deeply about doing good work, and I care so deeply about my client. If they can't see that, I can't do more than that. And that's enough for me to be in a focus, a focused, a focus to help my client win and us manage our win as well, so that everyone's happy.
There's so many more questions I have.
I know.
We'll go back, I remember seeing so many of your shows at York and the Capitol Theatre many times. And so TV production and stuff, what's been you're getting more into, like, not live shows, but like thinking about the end result. And end experience. How's that been for you? This wrestling. What's the title of it?
So we've got two
Working
documentaries. We've got 2 scripts in development. We're helping with production for film and TV as well. We were given a government grant to further some of our initiatives as well. We're also doing lots of stuff in gaming right now. We're looking at a gaming convention. We produced a video game which was done actually really well. It was #1 on iTunes in Canada for a little bit. We love IP. We manage old wrestlers' IPs. We help them monetize those IPs, which is really great. Another business that I'm working on is we own this company called Big Digital. I don't know if you saw that, but the freestanding digital billboards.
Yeah.
Right now we're doing the Maple Leaf Square, which is really cool. And we've built out some really cool initiatives with that all over North America. And we think we have a really cool handle on the future of IRL in real life technology to help communicate. People that I've seen in years.
This is fun, yeah. Well, it's always great to see you, and I love hearing your take on stuff, hearing you speak at these.
I'm sorry for being off the cuff a little bit, but it's so busy here, and it's really nice to see. But how are you? How's everything with you?
Doing good, man.
Yeah.
Moved up to Collingwood. Got a place
nice.
in the city. Got
Sick.
a baby girl now, 3 kids, and just DJing and MCing and
Up there, or
both.
come in. Both, yeah.
Wherever they'll have me,
For sure.
coast to coast and beyond. Yeah,
And are you busy?
thankfully.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. It's
Sick.
been 20 years full-time slogging it out, so
Yeah, I get it.
doing more talking head stuff and
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
You have a face for
MCing
it.
and yeah.
Face for it all. Yeah.
Tall, dark, and gruesome. Great to see you, man. Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, dude.
Once again, Page Magen, everybody.
Thank you so much, everybody. Nice to see you all alive and healthy.
Yeah,
Maybe well.
we're back, baby.